You make headlines, and this man is the leading marksman in the league. Does he have another goal in his future today? And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here in the commentary position is Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. And you can feel the atmosphere already, Lee. This should be a very significant occasion.
Thank you, Derek. I was just flicking through my notes at this one. Everything pointing to a really lively matchup this is. Fingers crossed, eh?
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free roll.
Now, can he deliver accurately? And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Hugo Lloris begins in goal. Victor Wanyama plays alongside Axel Witsel in central midfield. And in attack, the always dangerous Harry Kane. Wanyama has it. Chukwueze. Gliding through the gears. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. So early in this game, and the referee not really hesitating. A yellow card it is, and that could make it difficult for player and official.
Well, it changes the complexion of your game, the way you play your match, especially if you're a defender. You start thinking about the challenges instead of executing them.
So a look at the table, and I think it's fair to say it's been a surprise that Arsenal have struggled to this extent, Lee.
Well, as we get towards the pointed end of the season, they're not up there, they're not in a Champions League spot, and that is really disastrous for a club like this. They really need to improve on the pitch, the coach needs to sort it out, the players need to be accountable, that's for sure.
Steven Sessegnon. Well, you get the feeling when you watch Harry Kane that he dedicates himself daily to being the best player he can be. Lee, what do you expect to see from him in this match?
Well, his ability on the ball is second to none. Just watch how close he keeps the ball to his feet. He lures defenders in, then quick turn of pace and he's away from you. Brilliant player.
Diego Costa. Crossed into the penalty area. Cleared away comprehensively. And it's impossible to escape the conclusion that Harry Kane is just a thorough professional. Lee, what do you anticipate seeing from him today?
Well, Derek, how do you stop him? Very difficult, I would say. He's got absolutely everything, playing with such confidence. Defenders really need to up the game today to stop him.
He must finish! And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, it's good play. Ian Wright always told me, stand in the middle of the goal. It sounds simple, but you don't have to get a lot of goals from that position.
So back in business, and it's Spurs in front here. Soumare. This is Diego Costa. Whatever it takes to keep them out. Well, you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. Read it superbly to take back possession. On the ball, Chukwueze. And it's with Dumfries. Wanyama. Chukwueze. He has time to play it over. And moving the ball nicely. Harry Kane waits. It comes to nothing. It's opening up for them. And it's with Dumfries. And the referee says corner kick. Played into the centre of the box. Well, not quite. It's one corner after another. So the corner played into the box. Well, punch happy, the keeper. Terrific block there. And he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Bernat.
The
referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Couldn't hang on to it. Bernat. Will he find the net? And a big moment, a goal for Tottenham Hotspur. And they are going to be difficult to stop now. It's going their way, 2-0. And so it is, the first half. And as they kick off the second half, the advantage is with Tottenham Hotspur.
Tottenham totally controlling possession, and what that does, it just relaxes the team. If you've got the ball, you enjoy the ball, and they're turning it into goals as well.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And a substitution in the offing. Dumfries. They have space here, Tottenham, in an attacking sense. An unforced error, you've got to say. Kane. And Wanyama again. Wanyama. Witsel. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us, and hope very much you'll join us for this match coming up. Harry Kane slips it through. Dele Alli. Dele Alli has teammates waiting inside the area. Just too close to the goalkeeper in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, poor technique really, and the goalkeeper's not troubled.
Curtis. And that was a very fine read. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Spurs facing Burnley. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Well, it might still work out for them. Dele Alli now. On the ball, Richarlison. Now Harry Kane. Chukwueze. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Will it be Harry Kane? A goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, that's like the other end, the striker putting it in the net. The goalkeeper has to keep it out, and what a brilliant way to do it.
Both substitutes who've been getting ready will come on at the same time. Top-notch tackle. Richarlison. Tremendous block. It looked as though he might have been onside, but he was just a fraction off.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I'd like to see that again.
And now Stings. Ronan Curtis. Fruitful looking attack. A wonderful intervention. And the counter looks on here. Options available. A real opening now. Had to come up with the ball, and did. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Richarlison. Crossing possibilities. And the defender takes care of business. And now Stings. And it's with Curtis. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Just been a thoroughly cogent and convincing performance in this match, Lee.
Well, let me tell you this, creating and scoring goals is the hardest thing to do on a football pitch. Tottenham have ticked all the boxes for me in that department. Lovely to watch. And look, the players have all got smiles on their faces. We love to see that.
Inside the final 5 minutes now. Soumare. And it's with Curtis. And they are on the move again. Can he do it from miles out? Superb save from Hugo Lloris. Over it comes. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one. And the short option preferred. Well, he didn't catch it the way he intended on the volley.
No, on volleys, you've got to keep your eye on the ball, and he just wavered a little bit. Not one he'd be looking back on very fondly.
The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. On the ball, Richarlison. Dele Alli. They've regained possession. That's it, the referee.